Hey, I'm Kayla Henry, and I'm a realtor at Realty One Group Peak in Bozeman.
I'm Kathy Zalewski. I am also a realtor with Realty One Group Peak in Bozeman, Montana.
Today, I want to talk about selling your home with pets. So, these are maybe some tips and tricks, recommendations from us as to how to help your home sell best when you have pets. Maybe primarily dogs, but we'll try and talk about other pets too.
Right.
Um,
And full disclosure, Kayla and I both have, I have three dogs. Kayla has one dog. We love your
yeah.
animals as much as you do. And we want to be helpful and not have them as another family member be a deterrent to your home selling. So we we understand that this is extra work, but as I'm sure you're aware, dogs and cats are extra work.
And selling a house sucks.
Yes.
So it is a lot of work. We are aware of that. We're not trying to be difficult, but it's all in the spirit of getting you the highest dollar and best possible outcome in your sale.
Right. And it's quite possible that the buyer of your house loves pets too. However, they love their pets and maybe not your pets. So,
Yeah.
whatever lingering smells or deposits or whatever are left, we're going to try and help you, like, kind of create a mental checklist so that that doesn't become their problem, the new buyers.
I think that brings us to step number one, and
Yes.
we've talked about this a little bit in our prepping your home for sale video. But when you think about prepping a home primarily with pets, number one is getting rid of hidden smells. So please make sure that you are very deep vacuuming, deep cleaning your home in all pet areas.
And that doesn't necessarily mean like, oh, okay, we'll get the carpets cleaned because sometimes that makes the smells
Yeah.
worse. So definitely start with a really deep vacuuming, moving all the furniture, getting across all the baseboards and all that kind of stuff. Um,
I'm
pulling it.
talking like taking off sofa cushions,
Hmm.
vacuuming in between your sofa cushions, moving your sofa, getting the baseboards back there, getting underneath beds or sofas or chairs. Like really take apart your home to get rid of dog hair.
And just a tip, uh, also clean your vacuum cleaner, which sounds really dumb, but if you clean your vacuum cleaner, if you've got like a filter or something like that in your vacuum cleaner, clean it or change it or whatever you have to do. Maybe use Dawn dish soap so it smells better. But that vacuum is also creating an odor profile in your home if it hasn't been cleaned.
And if it's picking up dander and stuff, it's going to store some of it in there. So again, really trying to be super mindful about the smells that may be lingering. But we're all nose blind to our own home.
Well, and Kayla said hidden smells at first, and that's great, but they're only hidden from you. Everybody else can smell it. So please, that nose blind is a real thing. I experienced it today in my own home, and kind of along those lines, but we'll get to that later. So cleaning dog hair, um, you got to go fully,
All in,
yeah,
all in, all out, really inside and out, get everything cleaned up.
like off of blinds, if that's the kind of, I mean, the cat hair kind of can go anywhere. Um, Off of blinds, the tops of kitchen cabinets, like you should be cleaning your home really well anyway, but pay special attention to trying to really extract that dog hair, cat hair, whatever it is from wherever it is.
Yeah, I mean, my dog likes to hang out on the stairwell, like on our stairs, not stairwells, on our staircase. And I mean, once a week, I'm wiping off the the um the tread and like the trim there, just because there's always dog hair there. So if I were to sell my house, I'd be paying special attention to that area because she hangs out there a lot.
Yeah.
Cleaning up kind of their food area, so where food and water is, and that would be lifting up bowls, wiping around it, and watching the
Against the
walls.
wall. Yeah.
Lots get splattered on the wall, unbeknownst to you, to me.
Right.
So making sure that you're really cleaning those areas well, and then their dog beds wherever they sleep.
Yeah. Absolutely. Dog beds, obviously, those are going to be smelly. And if it's possible, wash them, launder them. If it's beyond that, then even buying new, because uh, we'll talk about getting prepped for showings in a moment. But a old nasty dog bed is an old nasty dog bed. It's looks ratty. It's most likely smelly. So just maybe consider even getting new.
Consider getting new ones, or like we said, when you're selling your home and specifically for photos,
Yeah,
put it
they've
out of
got to
sight.
be like in the garage or
Yeah,
something.
out of sight.
Yeah.
Um,
We said
Deep clean.
wash windows.
Oh yeah.
So I have patio doors. My 3 dogs there's nose prints from about, 5 feet high,
Those
all
are
the way
those
down to the
big.
bottom. So, but that is, you should clean them before photos, before pictures, because while they don't necessarily show up in the photos, it'll just not, you'd be able to tell that the window wasn't clean. So pay special attention to that. And also, if there's windows where your dogs like look out to see, what's happening, if the traffic's coming or whatever. Um, the window sills are probably going to be gross, full of dog slobber as well. My middle dog, Astrid, she sleeps in a corner and she drools a ton when she sleeps. And so, that, like, on the walls, there's drool.
Stuff.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Clean that up.
yeah, you got to do it.
I think the other kind of hidden place where dog smells or dirt can end up is on corners. So my dog has a corner she likes to cut really tight. So it means she's always kind of brushing part of the side of her body up against it, and dirt accumulates there. So I am again wiping that down, and certainly would be if we were listing photos, just making sure that that
It
is
doesn't
also
look all
super
like
clean.
grimy or anything.
Yeah,
It's kind of along the same lines as when you're cleaning your light switches off, like we want you to
exactly.
do check the corners of the
Frequently
walls.
touched.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so for photos, then specifically, we want you to definitely remove anything that indicates that there's a pet in the home. So move the dog beds into the garage, move all their dishes and bowls into the garage. I would, I honestly, personally, I probably would not include on the MLS any photo that showed a dog door or a cat door. Um, we had a colleague of ours that had one of the first pictures she had on the listing showed a cat door in a closet, like so that the litter box was in the closet. And I was like, well, I would remove that photo if it were me.
And I think keep in mind the whole goal of this. Again, we're not saying we don't like pets. We're not saying people buying homes don't like pets. But our whole goal here is to keep your buyer pool as wide as possible. So, while I'm going to say a lot of people do really appreciate and love having dog doors, cat doors in the home, some might not. And so again, we don't necessarily want to super feature that piece. Yes, it's going to be part of the house. We're not saying you have to replace it, but keeping in mind that we want to keep as many buyers potentially interested in your home as possible from the photos.
Right. So again, pick up all their dog bowls, and this is for photos specifically. So you can bring it back out after the photographer leaves, but definitely pick up all the dog bowls. Um,
Pick up, well, poop,
yeah,
right? I
right.
mean, and that should just be on a
You should be doing that all the time while you're on the market, because anybody that comes to look at your home, they're probably going to walk out in the yard. And if they step in poop and then walk back through your house, everybody's going to be unhappy. So you should always be picking up poop. Also, if there's a bunch of dog toys out in the yard, you want to pick that up, as definitely for photos as well. Let's just get everything cleaned up and looking really great.
yeah. I think that kind of brings us to the end of, let's say, prepping your home and getting photos done, right?
Yep.
So now kind of moving on to showings. I'm going to say rule number one, all pets, well, dogs and cats should definitely be out of the home or secured for showings.
Right. And that's so animals are going to be picking up on the fact that you're packing stuff and all that. So in order to alleviate some of the animal stress and the buyer's stress, when they come for a showing, it's best if the animals are off the property.
Mm-hmm.
And if you can take them for a walk, that's great. If you can load up them in the car and take them to one of Bozeman's wonderful dog parks, that's great.
Set up play dates.
Right. Uh, Even cats. I know that that seems weird, and cats can be particularly ornery when it comes to getting loaded up or crated or whatever. Um, New listing came out a couple days ago, and in the private remarks, which are just realtor to realtor, it was literally 5 sentences about Scruffy the cat cannot be in this room or that room, so make sure that
But
he
don't
doesn't
let
get
him
out.
outside.
Right, and
But he is friendly.
right, and don't let like, you have to close the doors to these rooms, but make sure the cat's not in there when you do, because the cat is not allowed in those rooms. And anyway, it was too much. It's too much to ask of a buyer's agent to be caring for your animals, and
Well,
frankly,
they're
you
trying
can't
to
count on
do,
them.
and like the buyer's agent is there to do a job, right? They're
Right.
there to keep your home safe. So to kind of help guide their clients through your home. They're there to help their clients key in on what features may or may not work. And again, they're there to make sure that, doors and windows are locked, your home is secure when they leave. So we really do want them focusing on that job, not managing pets.
Right.
And it seems like it's maybe an easy thing to do, like, well, why can't they just close this door or not let the cat here and there? We don't know if that buyer's agent is showing up with, 2 or 3 people to that showing, or if this is maybe the very first time they've met your clients, right? Maybe this is the very first time they're meeting those buyers and they're trying to get to know them too and keep your home safe. Like it just ends up being a lot. And so we do want to keep them
Right.
pets,
And
keep pets safe.
and I have Kayla and I discussed this before we started the video, but in that instance, as a listing agent, I would probably be at every showing because I want the buyer's agent to
Yep.
work with their buyers and show them your home. If I need to make sure the cat doesn't get out and it doesn't go in this room or that room or whatever, I'd probably be there.
Like that's your job.
Yeah.
Just as, I mean, again, if you need someone to take your dog for a walk while the showing's going to happen, please let us know that. We want to do all we can to help make sure that we get your home sold, get it in front of as many buyers as possible. So if you cannot, have pets out of the home, talk to your agent.
Right. Yeah. And honestly, if I was interviewing an agent, I would discuss what do you think, what should we do during showings? We, work 9 to 5. So if the showing's during the day, the dog's going to be here. Well, I don't want your dog in its kennel all day in the hopes that there might be a showing
Yeah.
when there isn't. Again, just more stress on the animal, and quite frankly, then they get smellier. So I would rather say, okay, you know what? If you're cool with it, I'll take your dog for a walk while the showing happens. It just
It's
they
better for
need
everyone.
right.
It's better for everyone. It's better for you, better for your animal, better for us, better for the buyers.
Right. And we all know that, a dog in a kennel with strangers walking through his home is going to get very upset and be barking, and that can be super distracting to a buyer as well. Nobody wants any of that. So um, they should be off property if at all possible. And if that requires asking your agent to go above and beyond, well, that's what's best for getting your home sold.
Mm-hmm.
So we should do that. Also, one of the things that you had said, Kayla, was, hey, if your pet happens to damage the home while you're under contract, sorry, if the pet happens to damage the home while you're under contract, you're going to have that repaired prior to closing.
Yeah, just something to keep in mind that, just if a pet does something, you will
Yep.
be responsible for it, just as you would if you damage the home.
And I think you have to be honest as well. Like,
Yeah.
if you know that the carpet's going to have to be replaced because, this is where the, you know,
We
you're
put this rug down because this is where somebody went to the bathroom 4 times while we were training them and we
right.
can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
Let
You
us know.
well,
Like that carpet, that rug is going to come up.
well,
It's
yeah.
going to
I
be
mean,
found.
in that case, is it better just to replace the carpet before it even goes live?
Possibly,
Right.
but
Rather than
talk
saying
to
that
us.
there's a carpet allowance. What if that is one of those overwhelming smells? Speaking of smells, once more, do not try and cover up the odor with any kind of plug-in or candles or whatever. Um,
It doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It's worse.
It's not cool. Um,
It just doesn't work.
yeah.
Like it's more so like, well, what are they hiding?
Yes.
Which is probably worse than just being like, yeah, there's a dog that lives here.
Yeah. Right. So please don't employ any kind of fragrance to cover up whatever odor is there. Whoops. Um, okay, and then finally, closing. So we've talked about cleaning in advance of your home going on the market, but really, if you have pets, you should be prepared to pay for somebody to professionally clean the home when you leave.
Do a second deep clean.
Yep.
Yeah.
And that is on an average home, maybe 1,800 to 2,200 square feet. It's probably going to be $1,000. Plan on that. Put that in your budget. Think of it. I mean, honestly, money well spent.
Think of it as a closing gift to yourself.
Right.
You'll be very tired and ready to just be done with the home after moving all of your stuff, most likely.
Yeah.
Just hire a cleaner and just enjoy being done with the home and going out to dinner or something, or getting into your new home, whatever you end up choosing to do for yourself.
Yeah.
But the home does need to be very clean for the next buyers, right? Think about how you would want a home to be left to you. If you were to purchase something, and it might be possible you're buying and selling at the same time as well. But just always think about how you would like a home to look for yourself.
And honestly, there are times of the year and weather conditions that make pet odors like more apparent. So really working hard to mitigate that before it becomes a problem. I feel like summer is a hard time.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's hot and
There's some
sometimes can be
humidity.
humid, and
Yeah.
so just prepare for it. But we love your pets. We have pets. It's not a judgment. I have pretty much always had my home deep cleaned when I left because it needed it.
Mhm.
Um, two dogs or more my whole life, so it just is a thing. But we appreciate the work that you put into it and the attention that you pay to it because it does make a
It
difference.
does make a difference. That's the whole thing. It feels like maybe we're being nitpicky or we're asking a lot, and we know that. But it does make a difference when you walk into multiple homes in a day, in a week. You notice the homes that are super, super clean, and have a blank slate. So
Yeah.
take the time to do it. It's important. We wouldn't ask you if it wasn't important.
Right.
So
So if you've got any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Our name and phone numbers on all this stuff. And certainly please subscribe and like our channel. We're going to have more tips about selling your home when you have a pet. Thanks so much.
thanks.